How's it going, everyone? Bringing you guys another Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon UU Wi-Fi battle, and my opponent Logan with a team of Steelix, actually Mega Steelix by the looks of his team, Gliscor, Salazzle, Empoleon, Decidueye, and the Haxorus. Haxorus might be a choice scarf, Decidueye probably the long reach ability, Empoleon probably a support set or maybe offensive, such as Yawn, Stealth Rocks, and so on. Salazzle can be Focus Sash. But I'm going to go ahead and lead off with the Mantine, as I was expecting the Steelix to come out to set up his hazards. It's a usually typical lead when it comes to, just by the looks of the team. I mean, he could have also led Gliscor, which would have been fine for Mantine as well, but he is going to go ahead and Mega Evolve. I'm going to go for the Scald, hoping for a burn. It looks like about a 3-hit KO range, as Steelix is going to go for the Stealth Rocks, which is pretty annoying. I'm going to go for another Scald. I do have the Defog on the Mantine. I just wanted to pick up the knockout on the Steelix, knowing that I can take a hit from any of his other Pokemon. So I would just use Defog during that turn, but he decides to go for a Toxic, as we are going to get chip damage, as Steelix is going to withdraw and send out the Empoleon. I think this turn I did go for the, I went for the Defog, knowing that I was faster than the Steelix. I mean, it could have also used Rest or probably Dragon Tail or Roar. It's totally fine. I was actually debating whether if I should save the Mantine for the Salazzle, knowing that my Mantine is, well, just in general, Mantine is actually really bulky. So I ended up going for the Scald. So I ended up deciding that the Mantine was no use for me, knowing that his team is really weak to ground types, so Stakataka was going to be my go-to. I just needed to get rid of the Gliscor. So Empoleon's going to go for the knockoff our leftovers, and we are going to go for the Scald, as it decides to go for another knockoff. So pretty much going to get rid of the Mantine here, as we do see now that the Empoleon, Empoleon's leftovers, it's going to go ahead and get some recovery from that, as we are going to be taking some more poison damage. I'm going to go for another Scald, hoping for a burn at least. Yeah, unfortunately no burn. We got no burns during this whole entire game, which is actually really surprising to see, as it is going to go for a knockoff. Not going to be able to take us out, but the poison will. Down goes the Mantine, as now I'm going to go ahead and bring out the Celebi. I was totally fine. I was totally okay with taking a knockoff from the Empoleon, but I was a little worried about Ice Beam, or maybe Icy Wind. I believe it could learn Icy Wind, but it's going to go for the knockoff. I have the Psyche MZ. So I took that opportunity to use Nasty Plot, as we are now going to go for the Giga Drain, and we're going to get some clean recovery from that, which looks about another Giga Drain should be able to pick up the knockout, but then again, he does have the leftovers, so it might be able to live at maybe 2 HP. It looks like right about in the middle. Decides to go for the Toxic, ends up missing, unfortunately. Not that it really mattered, since I have the Natural Cure, as my opponent is going to swap out into the Decidueye. Here I was actually debating whether if I should go for the Nasty Plot or just straight up attack, because this thing has the Sucker Punch. So I ended up going for the Psychic and said, just go for it. End up picking up the knockout on the Decidueye, as the Salazzle comes out. I know Salazzle's really faster. Well, I know Salazzle's faster than Celebi, so I ended up making the switch. I was going to make the switch into Stakataka, expecting the Sludge Wave or Fire Blast. I didn't know it was either or, because I didn't want to get burned on the Stakataka. So Marowak was my second option, and Salazzle's going to go ahead and make the switch. I knew he was going to switch, so I ended up going for the Stealth Rocks. Took that opportunity for sure. And I am Brave Nature on the Marowak, so we won't be able to outspeed. Well, I think just in general we won't be able to outspeed. I don't know why I said that. But I'm going to go ahead and make the switch into the Celebi, as we are going to see Gliscor use the Swords Dance. I was not expecting that. I thought this was going to be like a Stolly Toxic Protect set. But I'm going to go ahead and go for the Z move here, the Shatter Psych, hoping that this was going to pick up the knockout. Him going for Swords Dance tells me that he has the Facade, or he might be Ice Fang, maybe Stone Edge or Rock Slide. But going for the Shatter Psyche, as it ends up living like about 5 HP. So it goes for the facade. I thought it was gonna knock me out, but we actually end up living at 58 HP. So here I'm gonna go for the Giga Drain, get some recovery, and that takes out the Gliscort. Down it goes. In comes the Haxorus. Here I actually made the switch because I thought I was gonna go for a Dragon type move, also because it might have been Scarf. So I ended up going to the Stakataka knowing that we resist it. But he ended up going for the Poison Jab, which was pretty much a free switch in there for Stakataka. I knew this thing had Earthquake, so I actually stayed in because I do have the Sugar Berry to set up, and I wanted to set up the Trick Room. And when the Earthquake hit, I seen the HP go down really fast. I was like, why did it do so much? Ended up getting a crit. We take those. So we're going to go ahead and set up the Trick Room. We are going to be faster. And we are going to go for the Gyro Ball. I'm guessing the thing was probably, I think even if it was Adamant, still would have one-shot. But down goes the Haxorus. We're going to go ahead and get our Beast Boost. In comes the Steelix. Going to take some Stealth Rock damage. Just a little bit. Just a little. And here my opponent thought, he went into Steelix thinking that, he told me after the battle, he said he thought he was faster than Stakataka under Trick Room. But I do believe Stakataka only is at 31 base speed. I don't know at the top of my head. Mega Steelix. So we're going to go ahead and get another Beast Boost after picking up the knockout on the Steelix. In comes the Empoleon. And like I said, Earthquake, or ground type moves, it was his weakness on his team. So we're going to go ahead and pick up the knockout on the Empoleon. In comes the Salazzle. Gonna take some Stealth Rock damage, so no Focus Sash for you if it was Focus Sash. And we're gonna go for the Earthquake, which is 4 times weakness. That is a definite KO. We're gonna get another Beast Boost. I think this is his last Pokemon. Yeah, that was his last Pokemon. And that is GG to my opponent, Logan. And if you guys would like to check out the team that I use, link will be in the description. But that is the UU Wi-Fi battle. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.